Hello everyone, welcome to the end of week 20. And it was a good week. It was nice to be back for all 5 days, and then we're gonna lead our way right into a 3-day weekend and a 4-day week. So that seems kind of odd already, doesn't it? But I hope you all have a nice, restful and relaxing 3-day weekend and celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. So this week, the first graders had a lesson on golden bead multiplication. So they worked with our golden beads to learn how to multiply. And we always start with the thousands. Big numbers are no big deal is what we like to say. So 1,234 multiplied times 2. They learned how to do that. Some kind of already had an idea. Some was totally new to them, and they will be practicing that over the next few weeks. And then we'll learn that same kind of operation on several different types of materials to give them really concrete examples, and then they'll slowly move towards abstract at their own pace. And then the second graders and third graders had lessons, but really kind of reviews on measuring. So the second graders measured to the inch, showed me that they can measure to the inch, and then went and did a little scavenger hunt where they could find things in the classroom and measure to the nearest inch. And then the third graders did the same thing, but with half inches. And they were all great at it, and they had a lot of fun. So if you have the opportunity to do some measuring, these guys are great at it, so have them help you out. The first two third graders also had lessons on alphabetical order. It was a reminder lesson for a few of them, or a review lesson really. But the first graders, we just talked about alphabetical order with the first letter. Second graders work on alphabetical order using the second letter, and third graders with the third letter. Again, some of them had already practiced that before. Some of them it was totally new for them. But it was still a lot of fun, and then it led into our PE activity, which we did an alphabet relay race. So they had two teams, and they had to try to think of a word for every letter of the alphabet going in order. So, and everyone had to participate. So they could choose whether they had one person doing all the writing and then somebody going around the circle and then shouting out the words that one person would write, or if everyone got to write, and they chose everyone got to write. And the teams were pretty equal. So, and it was fun. They wanted to keep going. And they had some say into the game. They decided to do like time limits and see how many letters they could cover in 5 minutes. And they were able to do all of them and then come back again and start again at the top of the alphabet. So they're awesome. They're pretty smart. The 4th through 6th graders had lessons on fractions and then plant cells, and they plan to bake a plant cell cake next week. We sold lemon bars for MMUN today. And then between that and pizza, and then having our lunch on Thursday, there was just a lot going on, and they decided that maybe that would be too many unhealthy things on Friday. So I thought that was a wise decision by our MMUN delegates to kind of hold off on, if they're selling lemon bars today, maybe they shouldn't also make a cake and share that with the class as well. So I appreciate that consideration from them. All of the students had a lesson on the timeline of life and rhythm notations for music, and we watched a video on the solar system. And they all had lessons on informative writing at different levels. The youngest did just like a map where they had what I could teach about and their topic, and then 3 facts about it. Some drew pictures even. And then the older ones are working their way through. They did more of a graphic organizer where they had what I can teach about, and then 4 subtopics of that, and then from that 3 facts of each of those subtopics, and they filled out that chart, and then they'll turn that either into a PowerPoint or a paper. So their projects always go on a little bit longer, where the younger ones in their writer's workshop, they tend to be kind of short, like 15 minutes. And then if they decide to take it to the next level, they can do more with it if they'd like. So no school on Monday. That's a reminder I wanted to remember to share. Also, we're really being extra about taking their shoes off inside. So they are not to wear any shoes that go outside inside of our building. There has been a little bit of a lack of grace and courtesy on behalf of our students. They are wearing muddy shoes inside all over the classroom, and then just leaving at the end of the day. And so Miss Pam was spending a lot of time sweeping and cleaning up, and it just doesn't seem fair. So after having a little discussion, we decided we really are going to say no shoes that travel into our backyard come into our building. So if your child doesn't have a pair of backyard shoes, please send them one, because if it's muddy outside, then we won't let them go out in the shoes that they might be wearing home, because they might wear them inside the building. So we're really being extra mindful about that. And the kids, they appreciate that. As I said, yes, we are completely able to wear our outside shoes only in the backyard and not wear them in the building. That's something we can do. We can definitely do that to help take care of our environment. Also, a lot of them I think are due for a change of clothes. So you may just want to check in with them. If we have some extra time over the next couple weeks, we'll try to go through their clothes as well. But I think a lot of them have gotten muddy or wet over the last month or two, and I'm probably ready for a new change of clothes at school. If you happen to see any of our food containers come home, please send them back. They're black on the bottom with clear plastic lids. I think most of them are at school, but just if you happen to have seen any come home, please send them back. Also, they all got new water bottles to keep at school. They're white on the bottom with a black lid. Those are always to stay at school, so if they accidentally come home, please send them back right away because that's their source of water, because we don't let them have glasses out except for at lunchtime. And so when they come in from outside time, they're always really thirsty. Me too. So we want them to have access to water, especially if they accidentally forget to bring their water bottle from home. We want them to have something at school that they can keep themselves hydrated and well taken care of. Also, this is completely up to you, but snacks on the days that we have food orders, so like on Thursdays when we cook lunch, if your child doesn't bring their lunch with them, they may want to pack a snack to have in the morning and maybe even a snack in the afternoon, because a lot of my friends have been hungry during those times. And same thing on Pizza Fridays. I know a lot of them come without their lunch boxes, which is completely fine. But if you would like to throw a snack in a bag for them, or some of them just carry in a granola bar and they put it in their cubby until it's time for them to have a snack. But several of them have complained about being hungry, and we've kind of reiterated, well, then you need to bring a snack in with you because we don't really have anything. So other than that, it was a good week. I hope they learned a lot and had a lot of fun. And I hope they're telling you about how we're reorganizing the bookshelf. That's a big project going on in our classroom, and lots of changes and moving things around and cleaning things and making decisions about what books we love and want to keep and what books we are willing to share with the world. So have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves, and I can't wait to see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.